When asked what his big move was, he said, "I would use a little bit of tear sticks so I could get the tears kind of rolling, then I would tell a little sob story about my life." August 2021. In August, the couple walked the red carpet together for the premiere of Reynolds' video game movie Free Guy, with Lively wearing Prabal Gurung dress and Lorraine Schwartz jewels. Later that same month, Reynolds said in Sirius XM interview, per the Daily Mail, that the couple trusted Taylor Swift implicitly with sharing youngest daughter's name. "We thought it was pretty damn amazing. We still do," he said. "I still walk down the street and shake my head thinking, I can't believe that happened." He continued, "The names are the names of our kids. We trust Taylor implicitly. She's very sensitive to any of that stuff." Reynolds also explained that the song has nothing to do with our kids other than our kids' names. The couple were surprised, and they had no idea until they listened to the song the first time. November 2021. Reynolds shared more about how he and Lively keep their romance alive after a decade together in an interview with Entertainment Tonight. "The secret ingredient is friendship. We don't take each other too seriously. But we're also friends," he said. "Falling in love is great. But do you like each other? That's kinda the question you gotta ask yourself. You know, going into it, we've always liked each other. We grow together. We learn from each other. So yeah, I'm lucky to have a buddy in that." Speaking of friendships, the pair celebrated Taylor Swift's musical guest spot on Saturday Night Live that month. They were joined by Swift's ex Joe Jonas, his wife Sophie Turner, and Selena Gomez. The group attended the SNL afterparty at L'Avenue. The next day, Swift dropped a teaser for new video for I Bet You Think About Me, Taylor's version from The Vault, which was directed by Lively. Surprise new music video tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Swift announced on her Instagram. "I finally got to work with the brilliant, brave, and wickedly funny at Blake Lively on her directorial debut. Join us as we raise a toast and a little hell." December 2021. After a busy year, Reynolds said he'd be taking a break from acting to be more available to his family in an interview with LinkedIn News senior editor-at-large Jesse Hempel. "I want my kids to have a pretty normal schedule," he explained. "For many years when my wife Blake would shoot a film, I would not shoot a film and I would be with the kids and vice versa. So we would sort of trade off. We never really worked at the same time. But always we were away. So the kids were away too." He continued. "Now that they're in school, they have a somewhat normal schedule. I think it's totally important for their development. And I really enjoy being a present dad. I love taking them to school in the morning. I love picking them up." January 2022. The couple were seen out on a casual date in New York City on January 24, bundled up for a cozy day on the town. February 2022. Reynolds shared a picture of himself on the beach in matching blue pajamas, holding a white mug and smiling, which he credited to his wife on Instagram. It offered a little glimpse into their married life. May 2022. After many years of being attendees, the couple were co-chairs of the Met Gala in 2022, where the theme of the night was gilded glamour. Lively wore a crown and a custom Atelier Versace dress, and Reynolds wore a black tuxedo. A video of Reynolds reacting to seeing Lively in her outfit for the first time went viral on @21 Met Gala's Twitter. And it's pretty adorable. August 2022. To celebrate Lively's birthday on August 25, Reynolds posted a TikTok of him and Mariah Carey, writing, "My favorite thing that's ever happened on August 25. September 2022. The couple announced that they were expecting a fourth child when Lively stepped out for the Forbes Power Women's Summit, where she was being honored. And her pregnancy was very evident. To get the paparazzi off her back, Lively shared her own pregnancy photos on Instagram as well. Here are photos of me pregnant in real life, so the 11 guys waiting outside my home for a sighting will leave me alone. She wrote, "You freak me and my kids out. Thanks to everyone else for all the love and respect and for continuing to unfollow accounts and publications who share photos of children. You have all the power against them. And thank you to the media who have a no kids policy. You all make all the difference. Much love XXB." November 2022. For the holiday, Reynolds released a new version of the classic tale A Christmas Carol with comedian Will Ferrell. A musical title Spirited. The actor shared one of his much-needed choreography lessons on Instagram, joking, "You've got to be willing to be bad at something if you want to be slightly less bad at it. Here's Will and I proving that point." Reynolds might not have thought much of his moves, but Lively was all over it. "Can you get pregnant while pregnant?" she asked in the comment section. December 2022. Reynolds took the time during his People's Choice Award speech to gush about his family. After giving a thanks to his work family, "I've got to thank my family," he said, via BuzzFeed. "Blake and my 3 daughters. It's going to be a 4th child very soon. If it happens tonight, while I'm here, I will be looking for a couch to sleep on for a little while." I'd venture to guess that People's Choice Award performer Shania Twain has an amazing couch. I'm just saying. "But Blake and my girls, you are quite literally my heart," he continued. "You are my hope. You are my happiness. I joke that my family exhaust me. But in reality, you give me more strength than any man could possibly deserve." In December, Reynolds also posted a photo of meeting Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. "We met Jessica Claus and her husband on the Polar Express. She was everything I'd always dreamed since I was a kid. She smelled like cinnamon buns and sangria." He captioned it. January 2023. On January 2nd, Lively shared another pregnancy pic for her fans. Her other big news for the month was that she'd been cast as red-headed Lily in the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's mega hit It Ends With Us. After Deadline reported her casting, Lively posted an Instagram story of herself with red hair, set to Smashing Pumpkins' song Lily My One and Only. February 2023. Baby number 4 arrived, although the child's name, gender, and birth date were kept private. Lively subtly revealed during Super Bowl Sunday that she had given birth to their newest addition, when she shared a photo of herself visibly not pregnant. Reynolds discussed how he and Lively were doing in mid-February, declining to share the child's gender during an interview with CNBC's Power Lunch. "We're very excited," Reynolds said. "Look, we wouldn't do this 4 times if we didn't love it. Everybody's doing great. Everybody's actually doing fantastic. If we hadn't figured it out by now, I think we'd be in deep trouble." May 2023. Lively shared a look at her husband's summer physique and made headlines for the extra spicy commentary she added to the photo. It marked a rare moment of public flirting for the pair. August 2023. Reynolds marked Lively's 36th birthday on August 25 with a very romantic tribute full of never-before-seen pics of the couple. "The only thing irrevocably mine in the world is the love and appreciation and awe I feel for this person," he wrote. "Witnessing her life is something I couldn't take for granted if I tried. And believe me, I try. Happy birthday. At Blake Lively. You hung the damn moon." October 2023. On Sunday, October 1st, The couple joined friend Taylor Swift in New Jersey for the New York Jets game. Swift's rumored love interest Travis Kelce was playing against the Jets with the Kansas City Chiefs, and she filled out the VIP box with other celebrities. In addition to Lively and Reynolds, she was joined by Hugh Jackman, Sophie Turner, Sabrina Carpenter, and Brittany Mahomes. Later that month, Lively and Reynolds were photographed walking together in New York City on October 24. Lively stood out in a vibrant blue ensemble. December 2023. Lively and Reynolds ended their year together by sharing highlights. Reynolds' Instagram carousels included several new photos of them. Thank you 2023 Part 1. In no real order. I got to spend most of the year working and playing with the people Reynolds wrote. January 2024. On Monday, January 8, Reynolds posted a picture to his Instagram story holding a Deadpool mask and wearing a pair of slippers with a Wheeler suit. Writing slippers by fuck it. They won't see below the waist in the reflection of the mirror behind him. Lively could be seen smiling and taking the photo. He tagged Lively in the post, jokingly calling her his Instagram boyfriend. Reynolds was all dressed up to record an acceptance speech for the Creative Arts Emmy Awards. February 2024. Lively shared she had a big parenting milestone during Super Bowl weekend. Last week I left my kids for the first time ever and wore pants that were shoes. She wrote, I took pictures upside down and had no clue. I treated a friendship bracelet like a flat Stanley for my husband like I didn't realize it wasn't. 07. I borrowed more jewelry than the skeleton in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And I went clubbing. Now I know what my episode of The Twilight Zone would look like. A source spoke to us weekly around the same time about what makes Lively and Reynolds' relationship work so well. They are both very family-oriented. Blake and Ryan were both totally in agreement from the get-go that they'd put their kids before anything else. That's why they didn't want to rely on nannies. One source said, it's worked out beautifully, and they're proud of how they've prioritized family. A second source said that they balance parenting with their busy careers and have a great system in place. They try to keep everything 50-50. It took some time for the couple to work out the right balance. But they are great communicators. The first source said, they have their differences like any other couple. But things get resolved through open dialogue. There's never sustained drama because they're very quick to compromise. Generally speaking, their marriage is wonderful. That source said Blake and Ryan have a very light-hearted vibe. They're soulmates and just click. Towards the end of the month, Lively shared some new details about their early relationship on Amber Tamblin's Substack show. Further Ado, released on February 22. When Ryan and I got together, we made a rule not to work at the same time. Lively revealed. So that we could always prioritize our personal life. She continued. That takes working really hard when we're not. Just like financial planning and sustaining that. It takes balance. At the time, Lively was working on Gossip Girl, which had a demanding schedule. I'm used to working hard and going and going and going and going and not stopping. Lively reflected. Especially, Gossip Girl was 6 years of my life. And we were sometimes shooting 3 episodes at once. March 2024. In an Instagram story posted on Saturday, March 16, Reynolds revealed that Lively introduced him to a key member of the Deadpool and Wolverine team, who she met while working on Taylor Swift's music video as a director for I Bet You Think About Me. Video editor Shane Reed was on both projects and Reynolds clearly appreciates him very much. My wife directed a music video and fell in love with her editor at Shreed too. She insisted I work with him immediately and forever. Reynolds wrote. She was right. He became the irreplaceable second half of our Deadpool editing room. I've spent 10 months with this genius and I'm never letting go. Ever. He then shared a selfie with Reed on set where he's in his Deadpool costume, and has his arm around his colleague. The editor shared the image himself. Writing in stories. Don't just meet your heroes, work with them. At Blake Lively and Ryan are the most generous and fierce creative partners. I'm really lucky every day to work alongside you both. April 2024. In a Time tribute for Michael J. Fox published on April 17. Reynolds shared a story about the beloved actor and an interaction with his daughter James. He began by praising Fox, joking that he falls a lot. But not just because he has Parkinson's, he falls a lot because he's unafraid to fly. He then explained introducing one of the actor's most famous movies to his kids. Last year I watched Back to the Future with my 8-year-old daughter. He wrote. It's become her favorite film. I know how lucky I am to call Mike a friend. She still has no idea that I know him. Fox was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease in the 90s, and went on to support fundraising efforts and promote awareness of the disease. I don't need to teach my daughter the level of compassion Mike has mastered. Reynolds continued. Or teach her to tell stories the way Mike tells stories. I need to teach her that it's okay to fall a lot. It's the absolute best way to know you are flying. James is actually named after Reynolds' late father, who passed at 74 years old, shortly after she was born. He also had Parkinson's disease. Reynolds has served on the board for the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research since 2009.